Hi there everybody, it's UK independent demonstrator Halsey here from slimandstylish.com. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm playing with the Fancy Phrases Cling stamp set from the new Stampin' Up annual catalogue, and this is the card I have put together. I really like it. I love this set. It's going to be so great for colouring and blending and things like that, and if you know me, that means it's right up my street. So I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock here. This is 9.5 centimetres by 13.85 centimetres. And I'm going to be using this sentiment here and a little something just for you. So I've already got those out and popped those on my blocks. And I've got my Memento ink pad so I can get started. So I'm just going to bring this one over. Ink that up. And I'm actually going to I'm going to pop the stamp down and bring the ink over, because then I can see if it's all done. Normally with a smaller stamp you'll see me do that, but with a big one I like to take the ink pad to the stamp. And all I'm going to do is just keep stamping this around and around on the card until I've got my own sort of patterned DSP with it. We do such gorgeous DSP, but I just really enjoy having a background that is stamped and just getting to colour it with my blends. So even though I love our DSP, and I do use it quite a lot, you'll see it come up in quite a few of my videos, it is quite enjoyable when I can make my own. So I actually made this card the other night. I had a call on Zoom, and a few of us got together and we crafted together, and I made this card on there. It was quite nice because we were all using the same stamp set, so we all got to have a go and see how we all took it, and no one's was the same, which was lovely. So we all had a bit of a different card going on. I'm just going to do two more there and there just to fill in those white gaps. One and two. And if I sniffle, I'm really sorry. The hay fever is really bad over here today. So that's my background, and while I've got my ink out, I'm just going to do the sentiment. And I have cut a tiny piece of cardstock that is 5.5 centimetres by 3.5 centimetres, and I'm just going to stamp that there. And then I'll pop that to the side because I won't need that for a bit. So to colour this one in, I have the dark petal pink, the light and the dark, so saffron, smoky slate for round the edges, and then I've also got the new Just Jades light and dark. This is a gorgeous colour, really nice. It's part of the new In Colours, so that's a new one, and I was so excited to play with it. So if I show you just on this side one here what I'm doing, I'm going over the shaded bits with the dark petal pink, and I call it dark petal pink because obviously that's its name, but it's actually really not. It's a really light colour, and I really like it. It's very subtle. At the moment I seem to be on a So Saffron, Petal Pink and Smoky Slade sort of trio. Those are the three that I seem to be playing with, and I can't see that changing for the foreseeable future because I really like them. So I then go next to the Petal Pink with a dark So Saffron, not on top of it, next to it. Make sure I'm catching the buds. It doesn't matter which buds are which colour, so long as you've got a mixture of sort of both represented. Okay, so it's a bit like that. And then you want the light So Saffron, and I'm just going to go straight over both of them. Sort of trying to blend the two colours together. Okay, and once I've done that, I'll pop those to the side, and I'm going to use the Just Jade. I'm going to pop the dark bits where the shadow is. And then I'm going to come in with a light bit. And I'm going to come over it like that. And then once I've done that, smoky slate, just around the outside as sort of as a frame. I think that when you do it with smoky slate, you can also use other colours, soft sea foam or the very light petal pink, but just a light colour around the sides. Then it sort of gives it a frame, and you can feel it pop off the paper all of a sudden. It makes it look very 3D rather than fussy cutting it and sticking it back on. It sort of has the same effect because it makes it look like a shadow. Do this on quite a few of my cards. If you watch my channel, you might have noticed where there's blends, there's normally a smoky slate around to go around the outside. So now that I've showed you what I'm going to do with each one, I'm actually going to continue doing it, but I'm going to pop you onto sort of slow-mo. No, I'm not putting you onto slow-mo, don't worry. I'm going to speed you up a little bit so that you don't have to sit and watch me colour each of these in. I know, it's like watching paint dry when you watch everyone colour. I like it because it's therapeutic, but at the same time, you don't want too much of it. So I'm going to speed it up. I'm going to pop a little bit of music on, and it will take about a minute or so, and I'll join you when I have the whole card coloured in. Okay, see you in a few minutes. So that's my background all done now. Okay, so once you've done that, I'm using the shimmer ribbon. This is with the Peony Suite in the new catalogue, which by the way is a gorgeous suite. First day of the catalogue, I had so many orders for that already, so I think everybody must have been really waiting for that one to come out. But yes, this shimmer ribbon that's in that suite is gorgeous. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on, and I'm using my grid paper to line my glue up. Thank you. So that I can stick my ribbon around. I've done it towards the bottom, but it's really up to you where you want to pop your ribbon. I just chose towards the bottom because I quite liked it like that, but it did take me a few times when I first made it to work out where exactly I wanted it. Once you've done that, you just want to stick it onto your smoky slate background. So this is 10 centimeters by 14.25. So it just creates a nice frame around there. A couple of dimensionals. I sorted out my drawer for dimensionals the other day, so I now have a drawer for dimensional packs that haven't been opened yet, and a drawer for dimensional packs that are being used, because I keep starting new sheets. I've got loads of sheets that I've just had 1 or 2 taken off, but I keep forgetting which drawer they're in. So I'm still doing the same thing. So I'm just going to pop my sentiment towards the middle of the card there. Using the ribbon, I'm going to make a little bow, teensy tiny one. You do have to fiddle with this a bit, because while the ribbon is gorgeous, it is one of those lovely shimmer ribbons. It's very silky, so trying to get your bow to sit perfect first time round, you just need a little bit of work with it. Personal preference, I like the striped ribbons and the textured ribbons because I find them a lot easier when coming to make my bows, because they stick in the right place. But viewing wise, I much prefer to see the shimmer ribbons, so can't win really. I think shimmer ribbons look better on a card, but textured ribbons I prefer to use on a card. So I pop a bit of glue down. Pop my bow on, and then I've got some card backs already done, scored and folded here. I'm just checking because I have some card backs that are done, scored and folded and have already got my copyright on the back of it, and I keep doing those ones on the landscape, so they're the portrait copyrights. So I always check the back when I do a landscape, just to check I'm using the right cards. And there we go. That is my card using the Fancy Phrases Cling stamp set. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please head over to my blog. You'll find all the information there, as well as information for buying the stamp set. If you go up to my header and click buy, it will take you to my store. Don't forget to use the hostess code, because you get a free gift from me as a thank you. And if you do like these videos, please do subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. If you have Facebook, I do have a Facebook group called Slim and Stylish's Crafty Hangout, where we share projects that we're all making, whether it's card craft or whatever sort of handicrafts you are into, and I'd love to welcome you there. So do find it and drop in an invite to join the group. Thanks everybody, see you soon, bye.